Hello YouTube, Dame_23 here, and welcome back to episode number 30 of Glory Hunter. In today's episode, we have the round of 16, and we have obviously the draw to start things off. We're currently filming in the middle of episode 29, which is Barcelona in the semi-final of the Spanish Cup. If you want to check that out, that's the last episode. Do recommend the episode before because we even get in a penalty shootout in order to get through to the Spanish Cup. So if you want to see all that drama, the episode before last. Without further ado, let's get into it. If you are enjoying the content, do give it a like. It helps out the channel. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, as well if you're brand new. And let me know in the comment section down below if we can win the Europa League. And let's go and see what we can do. Our fans want Chelsea. We can't get them because we're seeded for the draw. So if you can see here, the unseeded teams are Fenerbahce, Panathinaikos, Firth, which is, I can't remember, SSPVVG, they used to be called, whatever they are. Olympique Lyon, Marseille, AZ, Cologne, and Ferynood. None of the teams that we played in the group stage, or the league phase. And then we got Sevilla, Napoli, Chelsea, Fiorentina, Sporting, Rangers, Olympiacos, and ourselves as the teams on the other side. So, if you have a look at all the teams, look, you'd rather get Panathinaikos or Fenerbahce straight off the bat. I don't think we don't mind SPVVGGG, the German club, they're Firth. And we don't mind Ferynood because we actually did play Ferynood. That's the only team we have already played. Oh, we played AZ as well. Okay. No, we played AZ, not Ferynood. Apologies. Look, I'm happy with those sides that aren't called Lyon and aren't called Marseille, put it that way. We get that, and that's okay. In terms of the seeded teams left, obviously, the longer we avoid Chelsea, the better, and hopefully Chelsea just throw it away, because that would be grand as well. I think outside of that, Rangers we've played. We beat Rangers. Fiorentina we haven't played. Sevilla we haven't played. Sporting we haven't played. Napoli would be another one. You'd say it'd be Napoli and Chelsea's the main favourites to win this competition than ourselves. But let's see what happens here. All right, anyway, Fenerbahce first out the draw, and who are they going to get? Let's find out here as we put it on 3x speed. Don't mind. Sevilla get lucky. All right, next team out the hat is Panathinaikos. We want them. Please say Real Hippos or Real Betis. Give us. It's not Panathinaikos. Napoli there. Saw the P. You just went Panathinaikos. They're down here. SPVVGGG. Wouldn't mind them. Don't get it. It's Chelsea. Things get a bit more interesting now because a lot of the teams left are decent. Lyon we don't want. Fiorentina, okay. Who are we going to get? Next out the hat is Marseille. Don't want them either. Sporting, that's good. All right, these AZ, Ferynood, and Cologne. Would rather probably Cologne. We've already played and beaten AZ in the phase. Rangers, two teams we've already played. So we're going to get someone new. I prefer Cologne over Ferynood, but let's see who we get. Cologne. Olympiacos. We're going to get Ferynood, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to be off to the Netherlands again. I'm pretty sure we played AZ, not Ferynood. We are going to double check this now. But last out the draw is ourselves, and we get officially, and just click of the button here, and Real Hippos, as we're currently unbeaten, and match number 8 there is the big one, which is huge, and did not play, currently position, they're currently first in the Eredivisie. Apparently we've played 2-1-2 in the head-to-head, but I don't think we've played them. But a pretty good tie. Let's just go double check that we have not played them this year. No, we played AZ, as mentioned. Let's have a look how Ferynood have got here. Of course, as well. And that's who we're going to get. So they lost to Sporting early. Lost to Cologne. Beat Marseille. Beat Lyon, which is huge. And then they got steadily Liège, and they got through that relatively unscathed. Scored 3 goals in both. Look, we should be beating them. They are a good side. They do have some good players. They still got Bidgelow in goal, who is fantastic. I think that's not a bad draw for us. That is obviously the episode after the one we're currently in. And I'll see you guys for the first leg away from home in the Netherlands. We play Ferynood in what should be a tie that we should really target to get out of. And is a major part of what we're trying to achieve this year here in charge of Real Hippos / Betis, whatever you want to call us. Ferynood away from home at the Kupip. Stadium, or the Stadion Ferynood de Kuip. Anyhow, let's go and see what we can do. This is our season in a nutshell. This is the competition we joined Rail Betis for, and the competition that we looked at and said, this is the reason I'm moving, because we can do something about winning this competition so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of Glory Hunter. Without further ado, let's go into that first day. Let's have a look at Ferynood and how they got here, obviously, as well. We've gone through this. They've got through standard. They've got us here. They're in outrageous form. They're currently top of the Eredivisie at the minute. 4 points clear of Ajax. They're a fantastic side, don't get me wrong, but I still think we can beat them. But any side that is in that good of a form, you have to be wary of. In terms of ourselves, since we last met, obviously, if you haven't seen the Barcelona second leg, that was quite a nutty game. We rotated a bit against Malroca. Please note that we started 3 guys from under 19s. Ripoli finally got a goal and an assist. Adam played 45 and got a 7.0, and so did Arm a goal as well, who could actually turn out to be quite a solid right back down the track with 13 crossing. So keep an eye on all those 3. Which is not bad. Please note that Akumbi did not play, but guess what? He is going to be playing today. The form of Akumbi has been outrageous. Has kept 3 clean sheets in 4 games. I have no issues with him, so he's going to start in goals. Does mean that we're not at 100% full strength just yet. Dan could make the bench, and so could Ibrahim Diaz, and we are going to put both of them on the bench, but both won't play. Luis Felipe's got a bit of a flu, but, so be it. He'll be fine. As well, and the team picks itself. It's Akumbi, Rubial, Gabi, Luis Felipe, Abda Vinicius, William Carvalho, Arset and Donny van der Beek with the injury, obviously, in the middle of the park there to Canals. Zakarian moves back a line to allow Moses Keane, who's been in outrageous form at the minute as well, has got 4 goals in 5 league appearances, including 2 in the last game against Malroca, a goal against Leganés, and a goal against Cadiz with an assist against Barcelona as well. He's been outrageous forward, and Iglesias has got 31 in all competitions, has got 15 in 23, but has got 31 in 33 matches. It is flying. He's got 8 goals in the cup. Obviously, can't score any more in the cup, but he's got 8 goals in 5 starts in the Europa League as well. Without further ado, that is the team that's going to take on Ferynood out here today. They're going to have a fantastic little squad, that is for sure. But hopefully we'll be okay. Give the fans something that they want. And I think as long as we don't lose this game of football, I think we win at home. So then we're fine. They're lining up in a 4-2-3-1. Bigelow, like mentioned, their best player. He's a fantastic keeper. Penderson's pretty fantastic at right back. David Hanko's not a bad centre back as well. Marasic is fairly well rounded. Quinton Timber's not bad. Look, you can see why they're good, because they have some very good players. Like Slory's very young, and Antoni's pretty good too. Javier Del Rosen used to be a wonder kid back in the day, and Gimenez up top is pretty good as well. Players on the bench that people will know, obviously, too. But you just look at the teams, and I go, we're very similar. We're in a harder comp. We're in great form. We just did what we just did to Barcelona in the second leg. I think as long as Bigelow doesn't have a world of a game, we can win here and win at home. But I'm telling you right now, generally Dutch sides are very good at home on Football Manager. So don't expect this to be easy. If someone told me that we lost 2-1 today, I'd probably take it going, we will win at home. And we can blow them out the park at home. Saying that, like, the form of Akumbi in net, the Englishman, even though he's 5'11", gets on everything. So we're going to hopefully see how things go. 4 minutes in, highlight ends. I'm playing this first leg before I go out for dinner, going to a mate's place. So if it is dark when I get back and film the second leg, you know why. But 16 minutes played. If you have enjoyed the content, give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know if you think we can win the Europa League. Let me know, do you think I should stay another season, seeing that we made the semi-final of the Spanish Cup? And we could make the top 4 if I wanted to. Delorson. Pull out the other side. Finds Pedersen. Drives inside. Hits one. That's well wide. I say Wandu, by the way, in finishing top 4 in the league. There's part of me that goes, if I don't win the Europa League this year, I might tank. So I finish in a Europa League spot next year. So then I can get another shot at the Europa League. But we'll wait and we'll see. 30 minutes played, we've had more of the ball, but no real chance to see. Abda Vinicius finds William Carvalho. Abda. This is where we need depth. Borja gets tackled. Just didn't present his body well enough there, which usually he's alright at. That's a great ball to Pedersen, who's quick and away. He cuts one. That should be a goal. What a block from Gabbia. And he picks that one up too. Very well done. Ball to Mose Keane's feet isn't found. The highlight's still going, which I don't like. That should have been a goal. We've had 4 shots, 4 on target for no highlights. Interesting. Getting into half-time now. 0-0. 45 minutes away. Nearly mission accomplished here in the first leg, which is keep it respectable. Keep it tight. Hopefully, can even find a goal because we've played okay out here. Just nothing has been sensational. The Rusin. Moruskic. From what we've seen, they're getting down the flanks a bit. For those that watch the game against the Villarreal, I might go 4-2-3-1 to kind of get our fullbacks to stay at home a little bit more, but get us a bit wider. Unfortunately, we don't have Ibrahimi Diaz. That makes that a bit of a better option. But we do have Arsene Zakaria. Anyway, who cares about that? Mose Keane made a run. So did Zakarian, and Zakarian is denied by a Bidgelow wonder save. About time we got a highlight there. And Arsene nearly scored. And to be fair, just an outstanding save, to be fair, with the trailing arm. I think the finish was fine. Slory picks that one up, but that's the highlight. Would you change the system? We've had 61% of the ball. We've had 5 shots at 5 on target. Donny chips one in there. Hanko's going to head her away, but only as far as Arsene, who decides to give it back to him, and then they give it back to us. Interesting highlight. Arset. Out to looking for Mose Keane. He's quick, but that's straight into the arms of Bidgelow. 62 minutes played. They go long. Gabbia heads it into someone, but then he picks it back up again. Cumby. Just looks so composed every time. One of those keepers just keeps well for whatever reason in the match engine. Out to a poor touch. Really poor touch. Luis Felipe reads that one well. Borja. Arsene Zakaria. Mose Keane. In form. Away from his man. Bidgelow, what a save. Straight at him again. Should have been a goal. Mose Keane should have scored. I think we've got to leave it in the 4-1-2-1-2 now with us playing this well. Luis Felipe heads over. Borja picks up a knock. Hopefully nothing major. Ramos. Abda Vinicius. Willian. Luis Felipe. Gabbia. Donny van der Beek. Mose Keane goes for... Oh my, what a finish. He misses the 1-on-1, but he hits one on the turn from the edge of the area into the top bin. And we lead 1-0 thanks to Mose Keane yet again. He's been fantastic since we picked him up for 5 mil. Gabbia with the ball. Donny van der Beek. Arset. And Mose Keane, edge of the area, into the top bin. We had 10 men on the park as Borja was off the pitch. Didn't bother us. We lead 1-0. Highlight down the other end. Backstick ball headed. And Akanbi puts it into the bar, but it goes in. And we concede 2 minutes later to a set piece, which is a bit brutal. William Jose will come in. And Arset's getting a little bit legless. Gonna bring Rodri in as well. Rubial's going to come out for Sabali, who's actually going to now just sit in as a wing back on support. But still leave Abda Vinicius to go for it. Couple of changes here. Very, very, very unfortunate. You can see just from a set piece straight away. And Akanbi taps it onto the bar as well. Nearly was a fantastic save. Bit of height and he probably saves it. A goal for him right now I would be livid. Del Rosen. Whips one in there, cleared away. Abda Vinicius tried to press, doesn't get on it. Del Rosen again hits it block, falls to them in the area maybe. Headed away, goes to Timber. Everything falling back to him. Ball in, headed again, only as far as Lopez. And he wants to header a ball away. Headed, and this time over the bar. It can't be a good ball out to Vinicius, which Rui Silva never plays that ball, by the way. He should, though. Jose. William Carvalho slaps it into Donny's feet. Mose Keane presents. Great turn. William Jose nearly came inside. Ball goes long. Ramos heads. Abda Vinicius. Ramos, or Luis Felipe. Gabbia. William. Zakarian. Ball looking for Mose Keane. Ain't going to find him like that. It was pretty poor. Now out the other side they go. Good cut and thrust of this game. Both teams looking for a winner as well, which is nice. Sabali picks the one up. Mose Keane onside. William Jose, one touch, through Bigelow. That's in, off the bench. He may have missed a penalty against Barcelona. But he scores here, and we lead 2-1 in the 83rd minute. Well done, Sabali. Mose Keane, what a ball. And William Jose through Bigelow saved everything but that, basically. And obviously the Mose Keane super goal. With that being said, I am going to just lower the tempo down slightly and get us the time waste a little bit. Play for a set piece as well, just to maybe try and waste some time. Hold our shape. We'll slow down the pace of the game. I'm going to move into a wing-back on support on the other side and get Miranda in as well. And Rodgie's now not going to overcommit. He's going to go in a box-to-box himself. Got a few tight legs out there. Edgar's going to come in for Luis Felipe's on a booking and is on a 6.4. Time ticks. 5 minutes of added time. And that goes away. We're going to win in the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Ferynood 1. Raul Bitus / Hippus, whatever you want to pronounce it. If it's the in-game or the real life name, doesn't bother me. We are 2. William Jose off the bench with a goal. Mose Keane, fantastic goal and assist. Arsene Zachariah with his first real game where he's played 90 since his injury. 7.4. So the main reason we spent 18 mil on him is because that is the player that we said could win us the Europa League. And boy, did he play well. In other results, Firth held Chelsea to 0-0. Lyon won 2-1 against Fiorentina with 10 men. For the bunch, I beat Sevilla. Don't care who gets through in that one because we would beat both. Sporting Marseille finished 1-1. And Rangers beat AZ in the game where we played both and we beat both. So there's actually, in Cologne playing Olympiacos, there is a world where we get a very good quarter-final as long as we avoid Napoli or Chelsea, realistically. Napoli won 2-0 and look like they're going to be pretty much through. Borgia's out for 1 to 3 days with a bruised ankle. I'm going to see you guys in a second for Valencia. I'm probably be in a darker backdrop by then. But yeah, I'll see you guys, Valencia, shortly. Okay, YouTube, second leg. It's night time. I've come home. Big game here against Ferynood. We just played Valencia. We did rotate mostly, as that we are now ahead of him, thanks to results against teams. Absolutely dominated at home. Great form, played well, got a win. And look, it can be, even though I conceded, over a 7, and he's going to start here tonight, the youngster, in goal in our big game. Gabbia not 100%, same with William Carvalho, but they will play. Ibrahimi Diaz could start, but I'd rather use him off the bench, to be fair, which means Mose Keane, who scored yet again and has got 5 in 6, is going to start in the hole. Arsene Zachariah is going to go into there. And, well, your team's going to be Akanbi, Rubial, Gabbia, Luis Felipe, Vinicius, Carvalho, Rodri, Van der Beek, Arsene Zachariah, Iglesias and Keane. We take a 2-1 lead here. All the form and the stats all point to us winning, but Ferynood do have a good side, and it looks like they've slightly changed there. I didn't see Pedersen on the team sheet, who was the first guy I looked for. But away we go. We're at home. In the diamond, narrow system. You can even tell from that camera angle. It's narrow and slightly long. Fits us to a bill. Mose Keane loves the space in behind. Yeah, Hanko's move out to left back. 4-2-3-1 for them. Slory and Delroson and Jimenez through the middle. Here we go. It is the main part of what we're trying to do this season. Obtain the Europa League for the challenge. We've been really good. We haven't lost yet in the Europa League. And just a clean sheet today would be great. After 18 minutes played, we've had 69% of the ball, 7 shots too, as well. Donny van der Beek picks that one up. Back to William Carvalho. Whips one in there. Arsene Zachariah heads just wide. Would have been a great time to score. I'm going to actually give the boys some encouragement here. This is another highlight because we've actually made a very good start. And Donny picks that one up and gives it straight to Dolores, and Autor gets that back. Now we just need to calm down as Rodri drops in, who's in for the injured Canales. Or Canales. Gabbia. Autor. Ball to Rodri dropping in again. Turns now. Donny van der Beek. Borgia. Look at the space that we're finding. Autor knows how to rip him from the complete wing-back roll. Instead he goes all the way back there to Gabbia. Interesting ball. Donny van der Beek. William Carvalho now gets squeezed. Need to go Luis Felipe. We did, finally. William Carvalho. Rodri drops in again. Ball to Arsene Zakaria, looked offside. Referee said it wasn't, and Mose Keane forces Bidlow into a fantastic save. 22 minutes played. We've been the better side, but it's 0-0, and that always worries you in a big game where you don't put your big chances away. Especially if we come up against the likes of a Chelsea or something, we kind of need to be very clinical. Mose Keane, 1-0. If you complain enough, they score generally. Ball to the top of the box. Mose Keane is continuing his fantastic run at the minute. He's the most informed striker at the club at present. And, well, I know we're trying to train Arsene Zakaria to play up front with Ibrahim Diaz in behind, but what the hell do we do with Mose Keane now? I'm not sure. Anyway, Mose Keane, one touch, side foot, far corner. The guy is fantastic. And, well, we lead 1-0. 3-1 up on aggregate. Ferynood have had 28% of the ball, 2 shots, 1 on target. We should be fine. But there's a long way to go still, and they only need a goal to get going. Would love to find a second as DOPDA Vinicius fuzz William Carvalho again. A second goal for us, we will be looking to make sure Borja Iglesias playing with a knock, doesn't do himself any injuries as he's in 1-on-1 here, as we say that. Bidlow again, what a fantastic save. We're kind of in a position where we probably need a keeper next year. I wonder if we could tempt Bidlow into a move. But that's a fantastic save yet again from the Ferynood keeper, who, without him, in the first leg and so far what we've seen in the second leg, this tie would already be over. But yet again, he's making some fantastic saves. As we're approaching half-time, we have a 1-0 lead. And we do take it with 1-0. Very pleased with that. Got a couple of the boys not looking 100% out there. Carvalho and Gabia, obviously both played large minutes against Valencia in the midweek, and they're both getting a little bit more tired. But we are dominating the game here quite nicely. Both of them are looking tired. Borja's obviously got that knock as well. Leave him out there just in case. I think Aster comes in and Donny goes back a line because he can kind of do it all. And Edgar comes in at centre-back because he's the only recognisable centre-back we do have. Looking very good at the minute. 69 minutes played. Akumbi thumps one out there to DOPDA Vinicius. Good from the keeper. He's very smart for football. I'm very happy with him, to be fair. DOPDA Vinicius. Donny van der Beek. DOPDA. Abner goes down the line. Mose Keane. Inside to Aster. Overlapping run of Rubial. Altor, Rubial. Ball in. Blocked. Maybe a chance for Final to go on the break and to find a lifeline, maybe, as Delarusian goes down the flank. Steps on it. Hanko. Timber. Delarusian. Well, there you go. Final's first chance is a goal, and they're only 1 goal away now from forcing extra time. Came out of nothing, really. Great run, though, from Delarusian, it has to be said. I don't think Akumbi can really do too much about that. The young keeper, as he concedes. Well, there we go. 75 minutes played. We're going to stay in the same system because we have been dominating. I'm actually going to get Ibrahim Diaz out there. Mose Keane looking dead. Borja looking dead. Hampered by injury as well. William Jose will come in. And that's more just in case if we get ourselves to a... if they find another one, William Jose is a penalty taker at least. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen. 75 minutes played, we've absolutely dominated. They've had 29% of the ball and they found a goal. I think this is now the time in the 79th minute where you get these boys off complete wing back and just get them in and wing backs on support. You guys just start sitting in a little bit more, please. Time ticks away. Highlight, 92nd minute. Arsenal with a ball back step. Luis Felipe doesn't win. We need to get on it. Donny van der Beek does. Hopefully this is our highlight, not us giving the ball away and they go on the break. Abner Vinicius. Out the other side to Edgar. Donny van der Beek. Aster. Donny. Great ball. Mose Keane. Great finish. What a goal. Mose Keane wins it in the 90th minute. No, he doesn't. He's offside. It would have been a fantastic goal. Jeez. Time ticks. All she wrote, we're into the next round. 21 shots, 8 on target, an XG of over 2 and 71% of the ball. It was absolutely dominating. The fact they found a goal and made it nervy was interesting. 1-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Probably a little bit of grief we didn't win the game here in Spain, but we are through to the next round. That's all that matters. Well done, lads. I'm going to keep the morale high there. Didn't have to waste too much energy on a couple of the big boys there, especially Ibrahim Diaz, and we got Carvalho and Gabia off early. But yeah, I'm delighted with it. We win. Sporting have come back to knock out Marseille, so there you go. Trincao going ballistic. Rangers have pumped AZ out of it, and we beat Rangers. And Olympiacos have knocked out Cologne in Spain, and Spain in Greece. That's nice. There we go. Borgia has only got a tight knock. Mose Keane scored again. I don't know what you do with him, but he's hands down now becoming one of our better players. And yeah, look, next time we see each other YouTube, it's going to be for that Europa League quarterfinal. The draw, I don't know when that will be, but that's where we'll see you guys next episode. Europa League quarterfinal draw. You know, you get a good draw, and maybe, just maybe, we can dare to dream of doing the Europa League here in Season 3 with Real Betis, our first season in charge of the Spanish side.